name is Elijah Barger, and I am here to talk to you about being a Christian and caring for the environment. Now, typically, you don't necessarily hear those things go hand in hand with today's crazy world, but I'd like to discuss with you some important issues and how we can change and save this earth. We as Christians often talk about God's creation and how to conserve it and care for it, especially when dealing with an issue like abortion, taking care of a life. I completely agree that fetuses should not be aborted. However, it's hypocritical of a lot of Christians when we don't care for this earth, which is, technically speaking, a life, or a gift even, that God gave to us. It was here before we were. As a Christian, a college student, an environmentalist, and a government major, it breaks my heart to see people treat the planet the way it's been treated, even Christians, just because of being focused on their own political beliefs or being stubborn. Environmental conservation is one of the leading issues that is talked about in every presidential election, and saving this earth is one of the most important things that we can do right now to give a future to our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. We need to step up and we need to make a difference, regardless of our political beliefs, regardless of how we feel. We need to be the change. Earth is a gift from God, is it not? I challenge you to debate me on that. God gave us this earth. It was here before us. It talks about it in Genesis. He did give us domain over this earth, but not the domain to treat it like garbage, to use it as a waste bin. He gave us domain to take care of it, to hunt it, to fish it, to harvest it, to take care of ourselves. This earth is a body. It's a body of God. And does God not say to us to treat our body like a temple? So why are we not treating this earth like a temple? Since 1980, you can look on the EPA government website. Since 1980, most emissions are up by at least 20%, roughly. Now, there are certain aspects of conservation that have been working, and some numbers have fallen. But in places like China and Japan and places in the United States, nothing is really being done. There's no acts or laws being passed. Europe right now, Germany, they're leading the way to a better, greener earth. Now, there's also a political issue that comes with being a Christian and being an environmentalist. See, when you think of environmentalist, what I usually think of, growing up as a kid in a very conservative Republican Christian household, the tree huggers are liberals, they're blah, who cares about the environment? We need to focus on a real issue. How is this earth not a real issue? But studies show that most likely a lot of Christians feel that way. The 2012 election, an exit poll showed that 79% of male Protestant Christians voted for Mitt Romney, who his political belief was putting the environment last. He didn't really preach on that, didn't really talk about that issue. Being a Christ follower is making a difference. Is it not? We make a difference in each other's lives. Why can't we make a difference to this planet? I would like to refer you now to a Bible verse that I think greatly reflects how I feel and how you should feel too, and how God feels on this earth. And that is Acts chapter 14, verse 15. I encourage you to go and read that verse and really just study God's word about what He talks about and says about the environment and how we need to treat ourselves, our bodies, and this earth like a temple. My call to action is simply to just do your part and take care of this planet. Find programs. There's many programs. There are thousands of programs in your local community, wherever you're living, at Liberty even, and Lynchburg. There are so many ways that you can help this earth and make a change and make a difference. We need to be the generation that stands up and says, regardless of political belief, regardless of whatever, God gave us this earth, and we need to start treating it with respect. Thank you for listening. I hope I have encouraged and persuaded you all to start taking better care of this planet. Thank you very much.